Hello? All right. Can you guys hear me? We are definitely having mic issues again. Don't understand how it can be such a difficult situation to just have a mic that fucking works. So I don't know. It did exactly the same thing that my old mic would do. Basically, if I touch anything around a little too hard, it sounds really loud now. Hello, hello, hello. Pretty loud. Well, on my screen, it's only in the yellow, so I don't understand. I don't get it. Hello, hello. Is it okay now? Still too loud? Is it like so loud that it's crushing everything else? What about now? Is it better? Is it better? Not too bad? Okay, I'm trying to turn down the gain is what I'm trying to do. All right. So yeah, I think I'm you know, like people who have like just a certain thing that doesn't work for them. It's just kind of, it's not their thing. Like sometimes you like buy a car or something and the car is just not your car, because when most people would not have a car problem, that car for you keeps being a problem. I think that for me is a microphone, because I literally do nothing to this microphone except plug it in and unplug it. And then it sits there for the week. So I just don't understand how a microphone that you just plug in and unplug breaks. And this is the second $80 microphone that's broke. Maybe microphones are not my thing. So I have a feeling that it might just continue to do this throughout. I will go out today and try to buy another fucking microphone. It's like any money I make from this channel is just going to microphones every other fucking month. So anyway, we are here. It is Saturday morning, and we are here for Adrian's set. We are all excited about Adrian's set. And then tomorrow, we have Colin coming up. Colin has paid for a set. And then on Monday, if you guys have not seen, we will be having 35 through 31 on the Casey's Top 4. Casey Kasem's Tops 40. So if you guys can stick around for that on Monday. I know for some people might be tough. Colin, speaking of blimey, did you see your thumbnail for your video? It's all the British slang. So yeah. I think Colin might be tough for you on Mondays, right? Aren't you, like, because you're in a different time zone? You're quite I think 5 or 6, 7 hours ahead of us. And it's late, and I think you have to work or something like that. So hopefully you can catch it afterwards. I can't even tell you guys enough how hard it was to pick the 40 songs. I mean, I'm even looking at the list like yesterday, and I was like, dude, this is fucking impossible. There's like, one second, I'm gonna get this camera to 1080p because it's on 144. What the hell? So yeah, I'm trying to find thumbnails that kind of have some sort of connection, but I'm eventually going to run out of ideas because I don't know much about all of you. So I only know the basic general gist. So at that point, yeah, I'll run out of ideas and just have, when I put the thumbnail, I just put whatever comes to mind at the time. So it's not like I spend time thinking about it because hardly anybody ever sees it. Did I just see in the chat that Deer Hunter has a song? Hello. I didn't know that they were coming out. Are they coming out with an album? Like, is this like a single drop or is this an album drop? Like, what's going on? So I definitely will wait for somebody to put that on the channel. And if they don't, then I'll listen to it. So let's get into this set before my microphone somehow just stops working and I have to restart again. If that happens, if all of a sudden I'm talking, just say it in the chat. I will stop the stream, because what happens is whenever it just like, it's weird. This happened with my last microphone, is I think the connection is like resetting or it's not good, which is so fucking basic, especially for an $89 fucking microphone. It's everything else in the microphone works. It's just this little connection point that seems to be the problem on 2 different types of microphones, 2 different brands, which is ridiculous. I think what happens is if I bump the table, it resets the connection. And when it resets the connection, it like it goes back to my computer sound, not through the microphone. So then I have to like reconnect it, and then I have to restart OBS. And when I restart OBS, it comes through the microphone, if that makes sense. So if it resets itself in the middle of the fucking, I'm going to try not to bump anything, but if it resets itself, then I will have to start the stream over because I have to stop the OBS thing, restart it to get it back up. So if that happens, just say, hey, we can't hear you, or the microphone's not working, and then I'll try to restart. But let's hope that we can make it through this whole set without the fucking dumb microphone. I cannot even believe that I'm honestly spending this much money on fucking microphones. And it's just the connection part. It's like it's almost like they're doing that on purpose. What shitty engineering. Like, it's the connection point. So what are people saying? Yeah, that'd be cool if you guys... Hey, that's a great idea, Para. If you guys want to, like I've said this before, like if you guys are cool with sharing like photos of yourself or photos of your life, yeah, when you turn in your sets, maybe turn in like a photo or something that you want me to put in the thumbnail. Maybe we could just have like profile pictures for the next like sets. So if you're cool with showing your face, I know JBB isn't, then wait, OBS messes with microphones? How? That's not good. How could, is it because, is it, how would OBS, the program, how would the program be messing with the connection though? That's weird. Huh. Well, I don't know. I have to research that. So at least thanks for letting me go down that path. I'll start looking to it. So yeah, that's exactly what's happening, Jason. Maybe it isn't their microphone. I would never guess in a million years that a program would cause a reset. And it's not just, it sounds like a connection issue because it's like, tick, 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 when I touch it, it'll come on, come off, come on, come off. To me, that sounds like a connection issue. That's fucking weird. Do they not know this? Does OBS, I mean, that's a pretty fucked up thing for a program to have a bug for. Ugh. That's so weird. Dude, we're like 16 minutes in. I think that's Adrian's way of saying let's get to it. So again, let's get to it. If it's OBS, I will explore that afterwards. I don't want to go buy a new microphone if it's some... That is just the most bizarre software problem. How do you not know that? Especially the thousands of people who use OBS. That's fucking retarded. That is seriously retarded. That's like basic shit. Like... Well, so then it can't be OBS completely because if the connection falters, why is the connection faltering at all? And I'm not even touching it, and sometimes it just does it. Anyway, okay, let's get to the set. So, I'm so annoyed that this is even happening. Adrian says I'm turning in a 6-song set list. You said sing. You gotta type better, man. You're trying to type too fast. You said, I'm turning in a 6-sing set list. 3 of the 6 songs are official music videos, which I try to put filters on the ones I think they are. You say the first song, The Grand Collapse by Evergrey. We've had these guys in the channel once before. I think this style of music really isn't something that I usually listen to, but every time I hear the song, I'm very impressed. This is a pretty epic song and has an official video, so I think I put the filter on it. So sorry guys, you're not gonna be able to actually watch the official video because YouTube's retarded. But this is The Grand Collapse by Evergrey. So here we go. Sorry Adrian, it took so long. We got a quote. Ooh, is it loud enough? I like it. Turning it up a little bit.
You be caught in dreams that never end.
this kind of groove. Alan, I can see the comparison with Fire Maze. It's got like that feel. What's up, Michael? Welcome back. Yeah, I like his voice. I don't see why you wouldn't like his voice. I like that pause. Yeah, this does sound like Daniel from Pain of Salvation a little bit. Is my voice loud enough, guys, or is it too like low? 'Cause I can't even hear myself. Evergrey. I can't remember when we had them on the channel too, Adrian. Okay, cool. I like that rhythm. It's like almost poppy, but not. It's a little off the poppy scale, which makes it nice. I mean, yeah, so far this is 1 for 1 for me too. I think this might be going on a playlist. Like that. Those are sweeps, right? Is that a helicopter sound? Yep. I would like it to get back into the song though. This is kind of slowing it down. Come on. Back to that riff. riffage in the song. Great riffage. Michael, what do you think? Michael, you are definitely, you've got a very stringent, which, you know, I think what you're saying is not wrong to a degree, but like it's just very, I can't wait to hear like this is such a great song from beginning to end, no buts from Michael. Will we ever get a song like that? Whoa. John, that's nice connection there, John. Yeah, I got you, Michael. Is that the end? All right, so yeah, Adrian, I would say you're 1 for 1 in my book, and yeah, that's I do think it kind of in that maybe. If there's any negative about that song, I think it could have done without some of the section that kind of like took away the energy of it. Because it was kind of like the beginning of it for me had a lot of energy and a lot of cool riffage. And then it kind of like meandered, as Michael says, meandered a little bit. And I think kind of stole the energy that wasn't necessarily needed. So I don't know how long the song was. Maybe that was like 7 minutes, I'm guessing, somewhere around 7 minutes. And it could have been 5 is what I'm basically saying. If they just took out that section, it'd still been good. But I liked it. I think it's 1 for 1. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that one. Nice job, Adrian. Adrian always picks, uh-oh. I think we're going to have someone who's really, really happy, and that would be Paravarium. Which, by the way, Paravarium, I also saw on another person's channel. I think he's pretty popular. He's got a ton of freaking followers. I think he's the Irish guy. I can't remember his name. It popped up on my thing yesterday, and he's been doing a lot of them lately. So I didn't have the time, but I was about to go through the comments, and I was like almost positive I'd see your name in there making a comment about this band. Second song is Calcutta by Sleep Token. This is a chill pop song for the most part, with a nice heavy ending. The emotion in this song is great, and I love the singer's voice. Shout out to Paravarium for recommending these guys. Yep, and you've got, what's his name? Drew. I think it's Drew Fortune or something like that. He's been doing, at least I just saw his videos of recent, and he's doing a fucking shit ton of Sleep Token. I haven't gone through the comments, but I'm almost 100% positive that Paravarium's lurking in the comments somewhere. So here we go with Sleep Token, Paravarium's, I think, favorite band, right? Are they still your favorite band, or has that changed? Well, he's been doing Sleep Token a lot. What's up, Thuba? Them on here before. understand the word uniqueness as applied to this right now so far. What's up? I think it's a Kapala. I probably butchered your name, I'm sorry, but welcome to the channel, bro. Just soared a little bit. Is it loud enough? Should be. I do think his voice is weird at some sections just like that. Oh, nice way to build in the drums a little bit to bring it up to another level. Like that. Colin's looking for the speed metal. Ah, crikey. That's gonna be all shit. Alright, let's hear this, Carol. Uh-oh, sneeze. So Colin, instead of double time, they went to halftime. Thank you. Sneeze transition. Sounds like it could be like a... Where are these guys from? They sound British to me. Is it from the Netherlands? Who said that? By the way, where did Kapala go? Just said hi and left. Hey everyone! Just a moment, missing pieces find me alive. Whole again. I definitely agree with the uniqueness. But I kind of on Michael's page here, like with a song that, I don't know, we're into the 5-minute range, I think, it doesn't have a lot of movement, it's kind of hard to keep that sustained. Okay, as soon as I say that, it moves. I have not seen that actually. Dissonance here. Kind of reminds me of static, harmony static. Yeah, I would say I'm not as big a fan of the vocals either. Like, they're okay. They're not bad, but they're just not... They're definitely not Leprous Caligula's Horse Haken level. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna say for me that it's also 1 and then 2 so far. 2 is not bad, but it wasn't great. I wouldn't put that on a playlist. Whereas number 1, I probably will put on a playlist for sure and listen to it a lot. I think. Whoops, sorry. I think pretty much everyone is kind of on the same page. I think it's not a bad song. Well, JBB is, of course, not on the same page because she never is. Yeah, it's not a bad song. I don't think people are saying they don't like it, Adrian. I just think they don't like it as much as the first song. Maybe if you started this song and then the other one, I don't know. But most people, it seems like, are 1, 2, except for JBB, who's in her own land. All right, let's get to number 3. Number 3, third song is Alien Shivers by Vola. We haven't had Vola on here in well, we had it, I guess, like a month ago, maybe. Not much to say about this one. We all know that Vola is about, and this song is another amazing track by them. It's an official video. I put the filter on, I think. And I'll tell you what, I just fucking love Vola. So I am so happy that we're listening to them again. Here we go. Nice. I'm just waiting for the awesome drum beat to drop, because he is a master at creative drum beats. Vola here. It actually sounds like it sounds like Greek or something like that. That's the other one. Dude, this is they're getting into be the leprous Aphelion stage, where every song kind of is in this same sphere where it sounds very alike every other song, but it's so good that it doesn't matter. Yeah, this sounds like this is very similar to all the other ones we've listened to. See, even with the stop and this, with a good chorus. Yeah, this is definitely the Aphelion vein. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Collins. I feel like Leprous and Aphelion is exactly like that. Like, their songs sound almost exactly alike in a lot of ways, but it's so good that it doesn't matter. And there's enough difference in each song to song that it doesn't matter. Just for me, it doesn't matter. I could listen to Aphelion straight through and not feel like it's repetitive. That's what I'm saying. Like, even though it's in the same ballpark for sure between every song, it's got the same characteristics like this. It's different enough and it's good enough that it doesn't matter for me. Like, I could listen to this whole album all the way through, this kind of music, and not get bored. Very 24 light years. One of the other names of the song, Freak. It's just a super emotional kind of connection with the song. I would agree. But, like, take even Dream Theater. They're in the same genre in all their songs, but every song sounds pretty unique in of itself. Like, it doesn't have the same structure always to every song. And, like, it's just, I would say Dream Theater, Rush, they're scaled enough that it doesn't all sound like Aphelion does. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, that song would go on a playlist. Oops, wrong one. That song would go on a playlist. It's just, again, it's very, very similar to the rest of the songs that I love by Vola. Again, it's different than the way I think Dream Theater definitely is Dream Theater, and they have their sound, and most bands have their sound, like their shtick. But I feel like the shtick of Vola and Aphelion, I'm only saying Aphelion because even if you listen to Leprous from a long time ago, they don't sound like Aphelion at all. In my case, the reason I like Leprous and hated their earlier stuff is I felt like their earlier stuff was too chaotic, lacked a good songwriting structure. Whereas I feel like Aphelion, even though all the songs sound very kind of similar in the same sense of the word, they are very well put together songs. Very well put together songs, which is why I love them, and they're my top right now, with Haken and Caligula's Horse. But there are other bands like Dream Theater and Rush that have like their shtick, and they sound like it's Dream Theater, it's Rush. But if you listen to their discography all throughout, it's the same shtick, but that shtick is much bigger and wider than what I think Aphelion and Vola present. It's not as similar between each song. That's my thought. But that my point of that is the Vola Aphelion Leper shtick is so good to me. And I would even say like Caligula's Horse has not as much, but I've said this before, Haken doesn't. See, Haken, their song to song, it's Haken, but their song to song sounds enough different that it doesn't feel like Aphelion and Vola does. It's the range is bigger, even though it's still within a range and a ballpark, if that makes sense. Anyway, once again, I'm reminding you guys, if you didn't hear it, when you send your sets in, I think Paravarium had a great idea. If you want to and you feel comfortable enough to send a picture that I'm going to make as the thumbnail, do it. If it says something about you, if it's actually your profile picture, it'd be kind of cool to see pictures of everybody if you feel comfortable. Make sure you go to Glamour Shots, Ashley, before you send yours. Is that what it's called? I think my mom did that. It was like Glamour Shots, I think is what it was. It was fucking hilarious. My mom, it was like the worst pictures like ever. Don't do it, Ashley. I was joking. All right. So that song is going on a playlist. I think I'm going to say, though, it's not as good as 1. So it's going to be 1, 3, 2 for me right now. 1, 3, 2. Yeah, so let's get to the next one. The next one is Lascivious. I think that's how you say it. Lascivious by SOEN. Yes, dude. SOEN's in my top 5. I fucking love SOEN. And I think a lot of that's because of you, Adrian. And I think John... Is it John that had SOEN songs? All I know is I'm so happy I was introduced to SOEN. They are like in my top 5 bands. Beautiful fucking song, and probably my favorite from the Lotus album. The musicianship is top notch, and the vocals are amazing as always. Shit, this is gonna be another good one. I can't remember again. I told you I don't remember names very well, but I think there's one called Paragon River. I think I have those on playlists. Dude, those songs are so fucking good. I hope it's as good as that. Lascivious. Let's see if it's as good as that. All right, here we go. Doesn't sound loud.
I see the reason for all its worth. I see its power and the elation it creates. I'm to sing. You are the hero. Endless control, endless control. Living up with real blood. Endless control, endless control. Waiting
I'm gonna say this, I like it, but it's definitely not as good as the other ones I mentioned before.
the sickness under the skin. It brings you reason. A room for truth. Place restored. A legacy of the former you.
Dude, love his voice. Nice.
Waiting for the will. It's just a getaway. I'm beginning to see you are the hero.
Good build there.
Endless control. Living up with real blood. Endless control. Endless control. Waiting for. It's not easy to show. Waiting for. It's not easy
Adrian, what are you saying is not it? This isn't it? What is not it? Oh, this... Wait, what? What's not sung? Oh shit, I was reading the comments. This isn't the right song? Who is this? Who is this?
endless echo.
Oh shit.
Endless
Can I go past it? Ow.
Leave them, oh, leave them. Endless control.
Shit, sorry Adrian. Well, no wonder I was like, this doesn't sound like SOEN. I don't know how I accidentally put this song in. Ooh. Yeah, we're pretty much through the whole song. Dang. That's a good one for the song. Okay. I think that's the end. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I just clicked on number 4. I don't know how I uploaded the wrong song to the wrong number, is basically what I think I did. Apologies. And then I was trying to catch up with the chat, which is why I didn't see the bottom of the chat, because I was like catching up from me talking. See, this is the hard part about being in the chat, is I'll just say this for the future. If I happen to miss one of your comments, please don't take it personally. It's just that like I'm trying to make sure I'm listening to the song as well as like interact with the chat. So like in between songs, like right now, I'm not reading the chat because I'm like talking about the song or something, kind of like a review. And then when the next song starts, I try to go back and start from where I missed and try to catch up to see if I missed anything. So that's what happened here, and I didn't realize until I started getting to the bottom that I was like, oh shit, I'm in the wrong song. So sorry about that, Adrian, but I mean, it was the next song anyway on your list. We're just flipping this one in the SOEN song. So I hope, unless I somehow fucked it up and put the wrong one on 5 again. I do remember that I had to duplicate this one because the file got corrupted. So let me say with that song, let's see, I'm gonna put, What am I gonna put? I think we're gonna put this as 1, 3. I'm gonna put 1, 3, 4, 2. That's my range right now. I'm at 1, 3. Wait, is it 1? Yeah. So far, 1 is my favorite song on here. 1, 3, 4, 2. This, I know you guys are just labeling it 5, but it's not actually 5. Just make it 4 because it ended up being the 4th song. So I'm gonna have to see. We know the next one's supposed to be SOEN. So let's see if it's this song played again, and if not, I'm gonna have to upload it again. So hopefully this is Lascivious by SOEN, and I don't know if I fucked it up, but here we go. Let's try to touch on it. This is the same song. Dude, why did it do this? Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Okay, let me... Maybe I clicked on it by accident twice. Okay, here we go.
Come find me. I'm hiding in the deepest night.
Okay, here we go.
Far away from the riddle of time. Come down.
Dude, that bass is fucking...
In twilight we can reunite. Sharing hopes of a wonderful life. You see me through your own disguise.
Really like this, like background.
Dependent, addicted to your judging eyes.
Adrian, I think this is the second time in a row I fucked up your shit.
I'll stay by your side.
Damn. Really, Martin? Why not? They're fucking sick.
So aligned with all the dreamers, one fight for our lives. It is hard to find a reason when you're heading for the mines. With a to deception.
I really like his voice. I think his voice is one of the better ones. Which is probably why they're in my top 5.
As we reach for the sun.
Knows what he thinks. You guys already know what he thinks just by hearing 1 minute of the song? How do you know it doesn't get better? Yes, I agree with you, Adrian. That's very like... How are you guys judging the song before it's even halfway over?
This time, dear, this time I know we'll do it right. Dance invading the menace inside.
I like their harmonies too.
Fall deeper and deeper in our precious life. Death is us together at last.
It's 4, or this is 5. The other song was 4. Even though it got fucked up, it was 4.
Walking away
I'm making an executive decision.
from the home that we
It was the 4th song, so you should label it 4.
Still I
Even though I fucked up.
that we are.
You don't like the heavy part compared to the softer section. I like the distinction between the two. Yes, this is 5, people. Athurva, have a good one, buddy.
passing the
This is your favorite, Ryan?
all their words turn into blame. Who we are is denied, uninvited, uninvited.
Yes. Fucking part. This is why you shouldn't judge before. This fucking part is sick. Dude, if I was at the concert, I was fucking go crazy.
So aligned with all the dreamers.
God, it was so good.
For our life. It is hard to find a reason when you're heading for the mind.
You guys judged way too soon. This just got leveled up.
And the die of given time. Till we tremble when we're breathing. As we reach for the sun. We are burning our dawn.
Adrian.
The sky with the clouds at the end of the line. On the edge of the night. Diving into the divine. I can't shine.
Dude, he's sick. This is moving up the list. Dude, Colin, you're fucking crazy. Remind me. His voice is one of the better ones in rock. Damn, I love this. Is that the end? Okay, now, I understand for those of you who already know the song, but for those of you who don't, you can't judge it, is exactly my point right there. That last ending part just fucking took it to another level for me. And totally love you, Colin, but we disagree on that whole thing about his voice. His voice is fucking awesome in all of their songs. I think it's called River, Paragon. Paragon, is that it? I can't remember the names. But just in the same way, their harmonies, his singing is one of the best parts of this band. And that was fucking sick, dude. That was just, that ending made that song go from like, you know, a certain place to probably 2 places up. So I'm going to say, yeah, that's we're calling this 5, by the way. This is not 4. It was the 5th song. So for me, I'm 1, 5, 3, 4, 2. So Ashley and I are pretty much the same except for the last 2. We've switched. Yeah, that was fucking love that song. Man. You think his voice lacks range, meaning like he can't go really low or high? Because he sings kind of in the lower to middle register for sure. But that's not low. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, he's not like fucking Einer. But doesn't have to be. Yeah, I thought the ending was fucking sick because it was heavy and nice and great. And yeah, I definitely, that ending made it much better for me. It was just a good song, and then it got really good because of that ending. Yeah, he does. I would agree with that, John. He does. It seems that a lot of the melodies are kind of sim. So, all right. We are moving along to number 6, who we just heard by accident. And I hope I didn't fuck it up too much, Adrian, by not putting them back to back like you originally had. But maybe it's better that there was a break in between and now we get back to them. But the band is called Cold Night for Alligators, which the first song that we heard by accident was called No Connection by Cold Night for Alligators, which is such a weird name. Why would you Cold Night for Alligators? Like, who was like, yeah, that's a great band name? Not really, but regardless. The first song was called No Connections. This is the same band, and this is called Worn Out Mannequin. But let me read what Adrian said about No Connection just so you can hear it. He says they're an alternative prog metal band from Denmark. I didn't know that. That's cool, from Denmark. They are probably my favorite discovery since first hearing Vola. I hear influences from a lot of my favorite bands when I listen to these guys. Poppy hooks with progressive music and gorgeous singing. So that was for No Connection. Now, for the last song of the day, Worn Out Mannequin, which according to Adrian is his favorite song of the day. This is called Worn Out Mannequin. This is the song that drew my attention to the band. I don't want to hype it up too much, but it's probably my favorite song I've heard in quite a while. That's interesting. The singer is the star of this one. Great emotion and feel in his vocals. The screams in this song are from the guest singer. Okay, I'm not a fan of screams, so we'll see. They aren't my favorite type of harsh vocals. Are they like Between the Buried Me? Because that could ruin it for me. But they fit the song nicely. Okay, I heard you say that, Adrian, so let's see. I really hope you guys enjoy this one. This is Worn Out Mannequin by Cold Night for Alligators, one of Adrian's probably favorite songs in a while. So here we go. Is this the right one?
I was marching on. Life just went along.
Okay. I like this background, especially with how I fit in it.
It belongs where I go. Not a show, it's my mirror. Stuck in its reflection. It's where I go. It's where
Martin, why do you not like the vocals? I like it. The road I choose. It's very clear. Little gospel here. I feel like the screaming doesn't match the instrument. Like that. It sounds very Birds of Tokyo to me. John, would you agree? I feel like this, like, instrumentally is like Birds of Tokyo. With screams on top of it. I just don't feel like it fits what's going on with the music. I'm not talking about like the whole song. I'm talking about the chords that were being played in the background. This part's getting better. I like this change. More like gospel. Yeah, I didn't like the first screams either. Those were a little bit better, but I still... I like his singing. His voice sounds pretty to me. Catch me. sounds good. Like this part.
Every night so confused, trapped in my own abuse. Courtesy,
Not
dark
alpha.
and blistered. Worn out
That's the comment of the day, dude. Nice. I definitely like this part. Ooh. Ooh, this is a really good section. Ooh, I like this part a lot. All right. So, yeah, I would agree with everybody that I definitely like that one better than the first song by them, the No Connection song. And I felt like from the middle section on, it got better. I think it would have been better without the first scream, but that ending was really, really good to the point where I would put that here. So my final thought is 1, 5, 6. So the last two songs moved up into second and third, and then 3, 4, 2. So 1 was still my favorite. That Evergrey song was really, really good. And then, of course, the SOEN song was really, really good for me. And then I like that song probably third. So, as always, Adrian, it's a great set. Yeah, if you guys don't forget to, when you send in sets from now on, if you feel comfortable sending in some sort of picture, just make sure it's attached to the email so that I can put it as a thumbnail so we can get some either funny or personal or something kind of thumbnails. I don't think a lot of people check the thumbnails that much, but if you do, that would be kind of fun, I think. It's a great idea, Para. Yeah, I think 1 was a better overall song, John, but the ending for 5 for the SOEN song made it go up the list. Like, it actually wasn't going to be number 2 for me until the ending. The ending actually moved it up. Like, if it wasn't for that ending, I probably would put 6 ahead of it. But that ending, to me, I know other people didn't dig it. I loved the ending. I thought it was fucking sick. So that's why I put it up there so high. I'm surprised JBB actually liked the SOEN song a ton. Puts it first. I just think SOEN is so good. Again, it's kind of interesting that as we're talking about this, I feel like a lot of these bands, SOEN, I would say the late Leprous, like the Aphelion Leprous, and the my brain is farting right now. Vola are just very, very song to song sounding very similar, and I like it so much that it doesn't matter. I would say out of my top bands, and even Caligula's Horse not as much fits into that, but Haken does not. Haken is in my top bands, and they have a kind of, they have their sound, but again, they have enough variety within that sound that I think it's not as quote-unquote cookie cutter as the other bands like SOEN, Aphelion, and Vola. And I would put Dream Theater in that category as well. So yeah, that was really, really good. Adrian, thanks so much as always. I apologize once again that I fucked up your set, and I apologize at my fucking microphone. At least we made it through without any other complications. I am going to go try to look for some sort of Bluetooth. Do they make Bluetooth microphones that are somewhat affordable? Because I'm not paying $300 for a fucking microphone. But yeah, I'm going to try to find another, because this is annoying. Like, to have to worry about touching my desk too hard because it's going to reset the whole fucking thing. That's annoying. Or maybe I need to get a boom stand or something like that so it's up here and I don't have to worry about bumping it or something like that. I need to think about that today. I have Saturday. I do want to say, guys, if you can see this, remember the thing that I got frozen off, the little carcinoma thing? It's getting better, as you can see. It's almost, there's a little redness circle around it, but it's going to be going away, I think, within the next week. So happy about that. That is good. We will see you hopefully here tomorrow for Colin's set. I'm sure it's going to be quite different than this. And we will see you hopefully on Monday for the top 40, 35 to 31 set. All right. I did replace the cord. I got a cord that is like much better than the one that I was using before. So yes, I did replace the cord to a nicer cord. I paid like, I don't know, it was definitely like 3 times as much as the other one was. Because I was like, you got to get a little gold tip. You got to make sure it's nice and the connection's good, but still not helping. All right. Thanks, guys. We're at an hour and 11 minutes, mostly because of the microphone issues. All right. Thank you, guys. Have a good Saturday. We will see you. The weather's still shit here, too.